Wow,
So.
that's fantastic, that the employers could be so diverse and so inclusive to say, you know, that we're going to support you and help you maintain your career and help you really contribute in a way that's positive and meaningful.
The Carroll Center went in and worked with me on my, at my place of employment and did training with me there. The Commission for the Blind has been there working with me. The nurses that have been training me have been learning JAWS alongside of me.
Cool.
So I couldn't ask for any more support than they've provided.
That's fantastic. And you mentioned the CCTV.
Closed circuit television.
Closed circuit television,
yes.
And we actually have one here.
We do.
So we thought we'd take a break. This is, you know, this is groundbreaking for us here on Employment for All, but we thought we'd take a break and we'd actually be able to show you the CCTV. So we're going to take a break, and then I think we're going to walk over and be able to show people, because some people wonder, well, what are the supports? And we showed gigs, and we showed the cane, but to actually show kind of some of the technology that makes it possible to continue for you to contribute in the way you want to do and continue to advance your career and help people. So we're going to take a break, and we're going to walk over and just check out the CCTV, and you're going to tell us a little bit about it. So maybe as we walk over, you can kind of explain, tell us a little bit about the CCTV.
Sounds great.
Okay. Welcome back to Employment for All. We'd like to show you, we want to demonstrate the CCTV. So Nancy, could you tell us a little bit about it?
This is a closed circuit TV, also known as a CCTV, and some people will call it an Optelec. And what it does is it has a flatbed and a monitor. And if you put, I just put a piece of paper underneath on the flatbed, and it has a moving bed that will go back and forth or up and down, so that you can adjust it to the size of the paper that you're putting on it. And the piece of paper that I've put on has the Carroll Center for the Blind, along with its address, phone number, and website. This right now is in color. It will allow me to enlarge the font so that if you can't see it the size that it was, and it was down at the smallest size, you can bring it up. And if this color isn't good, you can change the contrast. I'll bring it back down so that you can see it at a smaller size and get the whole. And this, I believe, is white with black lettering. And some people prefer reverse contrast. It's much easier when you're losing vision. So now we have a black background with white contrast. And you can make the font very large, and I'll bring it way up for people that really need it enlarged. And you can keep moving the bed back and forth for ease of reading, and you move it at the speed that is easier for you to read, and you drop down to the next line and bring it over, and then read just like you would be following along.
Fantastic.
It may be a little hard to see on television with scrolling it along, so I'm going to bring it down to a small size.
Fantastic. So as we wrap up, I just want to give Marianne an opportunity to tell us a little bit about the internships that are really helpful in helping people transition back into the workforce.
We have many internships, Newton Wellesley Hospital, Waltham District Court. We work with daycare center, YMCAs, and most recently with the TJX companies. And what they're going to help us do is work with people both in Massachusetts and nationwide. So we're very excited about that.
Great. So it's really helping people get a sense of what they can do within the workplace context, so they can build their skills and build their references, so then they can go into a fully paid employment.
Yes.
And those are a central point of people regaining their independence and helping them go back to work.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Well, I'd like to say thank you very much, Nancy and Marianne, for being on the show today. And we really appreciate you helping us learn more about how to help people transition back in the workforce, which is, of course, our mission on Employment for All. And I'd like to say thank you very much for our audience for tuning in once again to Employment for All. And thank you to our sponsor, the Department of Mental Health. And I'd like to remind our viewers to look out for someone who might be in need of your support, who really needs that extra support and attention to reach their full potential, because everyone can be successful with the right supports. This is Kim Bissett saying have a wonderful afternoon. Take care.